Hey Leo, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Just know that I send you so much love and light. I'm so happy to have you here with me. My name is Lynn and this is Passion Heart Tarot. If this is your first time to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Leo, let's take a look and see what is going on around you guys. I'm a Leo myself, so I really want to see what the energy is. And then we're going to ask Spirit to show us what is coming in for March. Okay, you guys, but before I do, just know that I fill your reading with love and light, and I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit into the reading. All right, Leo, let's see what is going on around you guys, and then we'll see the energy that's coming in. So some Sagittarius energy is here. So you guys, what the hell? Oh my God, that scared me. All right, so wow, this is crazy. Okay, all right. Anyway, Leo, so some Sagittarius energy is here and some Gemini energy is here as well. There's a lot of fighting that's going on in someone's mind and in their heart, like between their head and their heart. They don't know what to do. This person's intellect and emotion is all over the place. It's not balanced. So they don't know what choice to make, and what they're doing now is just not doing anything at all. So what good does that do? Because I can see that the connection that's here is one that is very, very deep. This Gemini energy is not to be taken lightly, because it's the energy of someone who is a partner. It's like a destined connection. It's something where, although you guys are different, when you look at each other, you see all that you want to see in this person. You're different, but you're so similar. And it's something that feels so beautiful, yet it's so scary at the same time, because I just see a disappointment that's here that someone feels. Some of you could have even been married to this person before, and had it come crashing down, or you were once in a very, very euphoric and heavenly place together, and like when things turned upside down like this, that's where all the fear comes in. That's why it's like an offer that was made that's it's not being pursued, it's not being embraced. So you may feel this way, Leo. You could have had someone, recently reach out to you, and there's a lot of hesitation that you feel about the connection. You think back to the disappointment that you had, yet the two of you are still so bonded, you're still so connected. You can't let go of one another. This is like a deep tie within your soul. You've had many lives with this person, and I know you feel that, because in the way that you met and connected, there was like an instant energy, an instant chemistry. That's what this is. And I know that truly it does feel like a blessing to have this person around, but there's also so much fear and resistance when it comes to it. There's a lot of someone feeling rejected. Someone here feels like they took a chance. You know what they said? Let me ride in and let me see. Let me like text this person. Let me see what's going on with them. And someone here feels like they did that, and it's not reciprocated. It's unrequited. They feel like this person doesn't feel the same way, but I can tell you that the love that is here is mutual. Lovers love each other. It's not a one-sided thing. And this energy coming in upright along with the 10 of Cups like this, it's just Spirit letting us know all the hesitation that comes along with this connection. And yet at the same time, all of the chemistry and the feelings and the passion that's there. So someone is very, very, and I look a little further and look at this Ace of Cups. Someone wants to mend this connection. I mean, I could just keep going further and further, and it's just these euphoric feelings that are here, along with this Aquarius energy. So you guys could be dealing with Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, or you could have that in your chart. Someone feels very, very, very hopeful yet scared. There's a genuine love, and this is not to be taken lightly. This Ace of Cups is like my whole heart. Like, this is my whole heart, and feeling very much head over heels for this person. So this is how someone feels, Leo. So if you're the one who's very resistant to this connection, you have to know that, first of all, this person loves you more than they've ever loved anyone. When they look at you, they see everything that they want. It's like a wish, it's like a dream come true. And it's not just about how physically attractive you are, it's about the soul that you have. So that's just very important for you to know. And it's also important for you to know that you still love this person. If you're questioning how do you truly feel about them when it comes to the connection, you still love them as well. The two of you still love each other. That bond is not broken. Although there's hesitancy based on fear of being disappointed, the bond is not broken. And if you guys were to embrace it, you could have something very special. Because I see where this person wants to come back into the other one's life. There's been a lot of reflecting about mistakes that were made. So this person is looking at themselves and the connection, and thinking about what they could do differently if given another chance. But I just see where there's just, if you feel like this person, if you feel like this person doesn't feel the way that you do, you're wrong, because they love you right back. Absolutely do. Where their hesitancy comes in is that they don't want to be disappointed. They're being very protective of their heart. So they feel like the best thing to do is like not do anything, which I know is silly. And it's really not fair, because I know someone reached out and felt rejected. So this is important for you to know, Leo, because if you're just there not doing anything, it's not fair, because you will have to like show. I know you might be afraid, but you will have to show this person that you are open to it, if indeed you are. All right, Leo. So let's take a look and see. Let's see what is coming in for the rest of the month. It's funny, I don't know what happened. What fell like that. I don't want to freak you guys out, but there was a a man in my apartment, because I don't know if you guys know anything about my history, like about my background. If you don't know anything about my background, I posted a really cool experience. Well, it was a crazy experience that I had, because I'm a psychic medium. So I'm always helping with like spirits coming to me, helping them cross over and things like that. So there's one story that happened like last year. I'll link it below, my paranormal pizza ghost story. So I would love it if you guys could check that out. But anyway, I'm not surprised that like stuff is clinking and happening around here, because sometimes I get a little irritated when it comes to helping, and I know that's wrong. Don't get me wrong. I always help, because I have no choice but to help when spirits come to me. But sometimes I get a little bit irritable, because I don't know why they want to come to me like when I'm about to sleep, or like at the worst possible times. But so little guy, my little golden doodle, is a huge help to me when it comes to like dealing with the spirits that the things that I experience, because we experience things at the same time. So I will tell you this, the other night I was asleep, and I heard someone breathe like like that right by me, and little guy growled. So it made me feel very comforted, like to know that, oh, okay, well, someone's here, someone needs help, but they're going to have to wait until like, I need to sleep. They're going to have to wait. So just hearing him growl like that, like, was very protective of me. So My point is last night I'm in bed and I kept hearing like chatter, chatter, chatter. My God, like sounded like 10 conversations were going on all around me, and I'm trying to get to sleep, but like all of these conversations are happening around me. And then across from my table, I have this little white leather couch that's over there. And I was like, I had a vision of this man on my couch, and I was in my kitchen and I looked over at him and he was like saying something to me about what he wanted, what he needed. And I like snapped at him. I said, "Can you get out? Can you get out of my apartment?" And the thing about him was like his eyes looked funny. And like, I don't really tell you guys these stories because I don't want you to think I'm like a freak. But like his eyes looked funny. They were not normal. They were like swirling. His eyes were like swirling. And he was like, he looked like a white man. He had black curly hair. He looked young and he needed my help for something. So I said, "Not now, not now. I need to get my rest. I can't help you now." So it doesn't surprise me that like stuff is clinking around because he's still here. So I know that I'm going to have to like come face to face with him and help him in what he needs to cross over. So I know I'm going to have to help him with that. So, anyways, let's take a look and see, Leo, what is coming in for the month ahead. Oh, so someone has this idea. There's someone still carrying in these feelings of being very disappointed. They're very, very hesitant. Still, they still feel this way. They still feel the disappointment about moving forward. And someone still has on their mind the possibility of what could be, what they could make with this person. So just know, Leo, that if that is your energy, they're still picturing what it would be like to have a future with you, to be married with you, to accomplish these milestones. That is still what's on someone's mind, but the energy that they're being met with is needing time. This person needs more time. They may feel like they need space, and I know that there's a lot of anxiousness when it comes to not getting what you want, not getting the response that you want from this person. You know what I can see here is that for some of you, the connection might have come full circle in that you've learned everything that you're going to learn from this person and the experience with them. Because they still need more space, they're still very hesitant. And yes, although you still have the bond, you still have the connection, it might be some, excuse me. I wonder whose throat chakra is closed like that, like for that to just randomly happen as I'm reading. I know it may not be something that you want to hear either. But what I can see here is this person needs more time. They're still holding on to their feelings of being disappointed. So it's important for us to look because this could be how you feel, Leo, the one who needs more time. And you may truly feel, although you love this person, although you're connected to them, someone feels like the connection has come full circle. But with this Virgo energy that's here, I know someone is doing thinking deeper than they ever have about themselves and about where they are in life. It's about, there's closure that you will find. You are going to find closure this month when it comes to this connection that's been so disappointing. So that's a beautiful thing. You will find closure. And with that closure, it's like, you'll be able to come out of this dark place, Leo, because I know some of you might be holding on, still like clinging to something, thinking about what it could be, but still being met with resistance from this person. It's inevitable that you will find, this is inevitable. You are going to find closure when it comes to them. And that closure is also very liberating in a sense because It takes you out of a place where you stop thinking about everything. You stop examining everything. And you come to this place where you feel free. You feel like you can come out of the darkness like, you know what I've learned in that connection, I've gone through what I've gone through. Because I know many of you, what's preventing something new from coming in, the way that I could see in your last reading, Leo, from earlier in the month. If you didn't have a chance to check that out, please do. There's a new connection, a serious person that's waiting to come in, but it's delayed because someone needs closure. So it's very important for someone to accept that this connection has come full circle, because when they do, they'll be in a place where they're not in the dark anymore, where they're not looking at the past and thinking about the past. You're going to come out of your shell for whoever this is. Because, I mean, again, this could be how you feel or someone is feeling about you, Leo. But there's closure that's coming in, and it's going to come to a head. Someone's going to see that this thing from the past that they want to resurrect, and the way that they have like these euphoric feelings still, and yes, you guys still have a bond, you still love each other, but that doesn't always mean that it's meant to still progress into a relationship for now. But what's important, even if you still choose to wait, because someone is like, you know what, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see. Even if you still choose to do that, finding closure is inevitable. So it could even be the closure that the two of you in this connection, the lovers connection, it could be like you find closure within each other, and you're both like in this place where you can look at things from a different point of view. Just because you find closure doesn't mean that you cut off a connection and you cut this person out of your life and you never talk to them again. That's not what that means. It's about healing, which is something that's necessary. Okay, I want to look at this world card. Leo, your energy is here. So you could even be dealing with another Leo. I can see some of you are going to have to find your inner strength, because with the way that this person is very disappointed that they may not be speaking up, like I can see where they're in this energy of like, I'm just not going to do anything at all. So this means that they might not even talk. They're not doing it to be malicious. We all have our own life's lessons. So Leo, some of you need to be in this headspace, or for whoever this is for, where you don't expect to find closure directly from this person. Because I can see where the communication between the two of you is really lacking. And I can tell you where someone feels very insecure still when it comes to the connection. They wonder if they're good enough. And yes, they have like this appearance on the outside that looks stable, but like inside, this person doesn't feel stable. And it's a blockage that is preventing them from moving forward with you. But I know you love them and you would accept anything that they bring to the table, because that's how strong your bond goes. The both of you still love each other. But I also just want you to have in mind that you may not get the closure directly from this person, like this conclusion that someone wants. You may be disappointed with the outcome of like not hearing from this person. So I know that some of you took the chance to reach out, and it was something that you felt like you had to do. So what comes of it now? It's like, you know what? You're just going to let it rest in peace. You're just going to let it be. And look at the connection for all of the best parts, and take away with it what you learned. Leave the rest behind, and just find the strength that you need within yourself to move forward. The positive thing is that when you do, you come out of this place where, because some of you are like in a shell, you're like not being social, you're not as happy as you should be. So when you just accept it for what it is, you rise out of that dark place. you close that door, doesn't mean that you cut off the connection. You can still, this is someone that you love. You may still want to talk to them and be friendly with them, and that's fine. But like once you close like that emotional bond, that's when you feel this freedom. So I just want you to be prepared that you might not find all the answers that you want directly from this person. They have a lot of insecurities and a lot of fear still, but yes, they do love you. And I know that can seem confusing, but that's just what it is, okay? And it's beautiful. I see a lot of you learning that it's okay to release it. It's okay to let go. And I see this energy of you guys being able to open up your hearts again for whoever feels closed off like this. Because I know the way that you sit there in bed and you think about the connection and you think about, the good times, but you keep thinking about the bad times and what went wrong and what hurt you, and you feel that energy all over again. You're gonna find closure, you're gonna find strength, and when you close that connection off, you come out of the darkness, you come into the light, and you put the stress and the anxiety behind you. So I know that this is what's going to happen. This is what's happening because they just are not making any move. They're not coming forward. So it's important for you to know why, and that's how they feel. They still feel afraid. They don't want to be disappointed again. They don't want to be hurt again. So this could be how you feel, Leo. So it's important for who's cross watching to know that this is where they stand and why. But inevitably, closure is coming in. Just take comfort in the fact that the both of you still love and care for one another, and the experiences that you had, it doesn't make either one of you a bad person. It's just something that has come full circle. And all right, Leo. So that is what I have for you guys, and I just want to say thank you. I love you all so much. Don't let the message get you down. Don't let it get you down, because just because this person needs more time, you want to accept it. You have to accept it because you need to make sure that you're healed and that you can move forward. That's not to say that this person's going to be out of your life forever, but being a catalyst for one another the way that you are, this could be something that pushes you to a different realization. And there's a lot of freedom in this energy of being able to let it go. It doesn't mean that you guys will be apart forever, but for right now, it's important for you to look forward, focus on yourself, and bring yourself out of this place, because honestly, you're not going to learn any more from the connection by still, dwelling on it and thinking about it. All right, Leo. So I love you guys, and I just want to say thanks again. I'll be here if you need me, and I will talk to you soon.